We're gonna have ourselves Team Blue with Bilbo Hunter. Coming back, my man. How you doing, beautiful? We got Christina back in. McLoopy coming in with Purple Haze. And Rimuru as a panda arms warrior. Training in the Shaolin Monastery. This Pandora monk. Not a monk, but a warrior. He's been training with a stick. Saying to everybody, I'm a monk, I'm a monk. But no, he's actually got some warrior blood in him. That's just the attire that he wore. Training up in the mountains of Tiger's Peak. The peaking tigers everywhere. Where's the team red? Where's no man? We got it to the Watch What's Up, Wet Wipe, Wild Dev, and Ziprex. Looks like Zip. It's gonna be up first versus Rimuru. Opener onto Rimuru. Zipex is gonna get himself some bleeds up and running. It's gonna go for a bit of a reset. Oh, Rimuru popping in the war break a little bit early. Playing his hand just a little early. That was quite a hit. That's quite a big hit there, my guy. Blade Storm to follow, getting this bleed set up onto Zipex. Rimuru doesn't have any kind of self-heal. It's going to go for an ink cap. That's going to be tricking out of Zipex right now with Thorns to follow. Does Rimuru have a reflect? He does have a reflect. Try to see if he can reflect some of that Thorns damage back, and Zipex trying to weave his staff and down. That's the fastest kill in a duel I've ever seen in my life. That's going to be up next. What looks like Purple Haze on the chase with Zipex, landing a stun around the corner. No chicken available for this bad boy. Doesn't set that stun long at all. The wall comes in. Looks like it was a Maledic on one of these guys or the other. Is that a Maledic onto a purple? It is Maledic onto purple. I thought I saw it. It doesn't show up immediately anymore. But you see like a little shadowy like shoo shoo shoo. And that's how you know. Zipex at half health. Try to see if he can catch a reset. Purple, he's not letting him get any kind of resets at all, man. He's just staying right on top of this guy. Root comes in. Purple, he's just going to chase him away. And he's just going to try to see if he can pelt him from afar. Zipex needs to get some line of sight. He does get it at the very end. No, he does not. He wasn't in the clear. Purple Haze does get a setup for a win condition here. Zipex has no health. Stun coming out. Does Purple have the big eye beam? Cleaving through with Zipex right now. And down he goes. He went zip. Somebody get a body back and just put him in there and be like, zip. That is Zipex. You tried, my guy. Wild Dev is up next. Back-to-back Ferals, man. Purple Haze better be aware. Oh, we see the Feral from a mile away. Blade dancing as the Feral trying to land the opener. Wall coming out in the bat. And Purple is just trying to kite away from Wild Dev. Trading out the Concentrated Flames. Going to force a trick out of Wild Dev immediately. And Purple going to get the blur up and running for quite a second. Going to be a bash trick out of for Purple Haze out of that bash. IBM onto Wild Dev. But it's going to be able to line up a root on him. Imprison on that kitty cat. This Purple is trying to get another setup here. With a Blade Dance every single time. Going to get the bleed by the Blade Dance. Get the big damage out of it. But also going to dodge a lot of attacks. And as soon as it looks like Purple is getting away. And Wild Dev might be able to get himself a bit of a reset. Purple is always back in there, man. He's always back in. Charging right at Wild Dev. Not letting people catch any kind of resets at all. Almost juking him out. Stun onto Wild Dev. No chicken available. This is where Purple can go for a big setup. It's going to go for a big. Annihilates back to back. Annihilates does activate Blur. Backing out against Wild Dev just for a quick blur. But he's going to get back in big damage for Purple. Does get hit with a root off the side. Interrupting Wild Dev. No way out of this. Might have to bear up the damage. No wall available either. Wild Dev could go down any moment. Purple Haze is trying to stay on him. Best possible. A big bite out of Wild Dev. But it's not enough. Looks like it was a little bit of lag. Wild Dev does get himself a bit of a heal. Couple fell lances at him. He's still out in the open. That's still gonna hit him. Does he have another one chasing after him? No, he does not. He actually survived it by the last bit of his health. How? Purple doesn't want to let him catch any kind of resets. Gonna blur it up as he bails out. Stun onto Wild Dev into an eye beam. Maybe get a Blade Dance at the end. Might be enough with a couple of Annihilates. Bash onto Purple Haze. Can Wild Dev somehow come back? Might want to run the hell out of there. He's gonna use a Concentrated Flame for a self-heal. As he's trying to recover more heals coming in for this bad boy. Purple is back at it again. Blur back up. Annihilates are coming in or back-to-back hair strikes. It's only Annihilates once again. Oh, snipes him out with a Concentrated Flame around the corner. You thought he had him, dude. But he's actually a wizard every 30 seconds. He has a spell that he can just throw at you. Gonna be a big eye beam onto Wet Wipe. Just trying to get a Stormkeeper up and running. And probably he's trying to get a couple of those annihilates, and they're stuck coming out to wet wipe with the hex to follow. I'm probably just gonna bail out of it for just a second. He's just waiting out for a bit. Blade Dance right after on top of Wet Wipe. Lightning Lasso to stop him in place. Going to be a trinket out of Purple Haze immediately. Getting that Metamorphosis rolling. That's going to be Capacitor Totem. Bails away from Capacitor not to get hit by it. Purple Haze is back to chasing him. We just saw a demon, a death that chased after the Shaman before. Wet Wipe is durable, man. He's durable. I think Purple has met his match in the most mobile classes ever. Wet Wipe just dropping down his totems in the corner. Sun coming out, doesn't get a knockback onto Purple. Lightning Lasso does send him to separate these two for quite a moment. If Purple Haze can do something off of that, you might be able to get some damage going. Gonna be a Wet Wipe trying to go for big Earth Shock with a double zap, but the Purple does get a blur up and running. The Wet Wipe trying to go for whatever Instacast has got. Gonna be a short stun onto him. And Purple Haze is gonna bail out for just a second. Maybe he was just trying to wait for an angle so he can charge, interrupt, or charge, imprison just like he did. I think that's exactly what he's trying to do. Second stun onto Wet Wipe, wall coming in. It's going to try to stay on him. Barely any health left. It's going to be Lightning Lasso for Wet Wipe at the last point of opportunity. 6 minutes in. He probably is still on his case, still chasing. Not letting him go anywhere, and does snipe him out with a concentrated flame. God, 2 kills in a row with a flame like that, man. Crazy. Trying to see if we can land a polymorph onto Purple Haze. But I actually saw a Frost Mage the other time get a big shatter proc into Purple. That's actually going to be quite a bit of shatters, and that's going to be Purple flying up in the air. We're going to be focused Azeroth here, but it's actually missing. What are you hitting? What are you shooting at? The Demon Hunter's up there, none in front of you. I think he's trying to go for a big beam setup, trying to go from one ray to another. It'd be hilarious if this man ran Ray of Frost, Cyclotronic, and Azeroth. His head is kind of poking out of the ice block. It's like, shake my hand. No, man, I don't know what Noman came into this, dude. I don't know what Noman was trying to go for. But it was not for this world, man. It was not out for this world. Backpedaling Mage. You know what? I think he had a setup. I think he had an idea what he wanted to do. But once the duel started, it was like putty. Just everything fell apart. You know what I mean? Здорово, русский в чате. Gonna be a cheap shot by Watch My Sap onto Purple with a cheap shot Kindle shot. Gonna go for the Vendetta off the bat. Gonna be a Blade Dance for Purple. He's gonna go Blade just backing up, backflipping out of it, getting blur up for a little bit. He's gonna go for a self-heal with that Constricted Flame. Smoke Bomb coming out for Watch My Sap. Gonna get himself a Sippy Cup rolling. Good Purple Haze getting enough damage out onto Watch My Sap. Is gonna go for Blaze Storm. Stun coming in. Watch My Sap does trick it out of it immediately. Purple Haze could drop down Darkness if you were new to the second stun coming out onto Watch My Sap. Is going to blur out of it for just a second. Blade dancing right on top of him, dropping down Darkness in case Watch My Sap wants to go for a setup. Blind onto Purple, trick it out of it immediately. Concentrated Flame onto. Oh my God, Demon Hunter. Is he really a Demon Hunter? He is a demon, but he's like a wizard. You're a wizard, Harry. What the what?